Hello there, everybody. Oimon here, and welcome to Fable 2. I've been meaning to get around to this game for a while now. I actually really kind of like the Fable series. We'll get into specifics on that later. But with the sort of recent announcement of Fable 4 sort of coming up at some point in the future, it's in progress. Stop that. It keeps doing that. With Fable 4 coming up soon at some point, I figured let's go back. Let's have a look at the Fable series. Or let's have a look at what is my personal favorite Fable game. I really like Fable 2. I know a lot of people apparently don't like it because like someone said something during development and idiots on the internet don't know how to let something go, ? And I don't know. I didn't get into the Fable series until after Fable 3 had been out for several years. And I also played them in reverse order. I played 3 first, then I played 2, and then I played 1. So, I guess we'll sort of, take that as it comes, because sometimes you just play games in the wrong order, because that's just how you have access to them. Because Fable 3... Stop that. Fable 3 was available on PC. Fable 2 was not. Obviously, I'm playing this on 360. It's never been ported to PCs, as far as I know, anyway. So, yeah, and like Fable 1 had a really, really crappy port. And then there was the Anniversary Edition, which was just another really, really crappy port. And I played Fable 1 on PC as well. Don't. It sucks. I don't know if Fable 1 is better if you're playing it on... I think it was an Xbox game. I don't think it was 360. I don't know if it plays better on console versus keyboard and mouse. But, yeah, the PC port of the original Fable sucks. And that's already on top of an already lackluster game to begin with. But as I said, we'll get into specifics on my views on the Fable franchise, because I know they're going to be contentious. Hello, Jagoth. I was hoping you'd show up today. We are going to exchange words, I know it, because I know for a fact Jagoth really loves the first Fable game, and I think it sucks. But so many broken promises. Yeah, you see, here's the thing. People during development of video games often promise a lot when it comes to what they want to be in the game versus what actually is in the game. And I sometimes worry that that's why people hate the Fable games, because the developer is, we're going to put this in, and then you actually go to make the game, and it turns out you can't put any of those things in it. It's the No Man's Sky situation, A lot of stuff goes in. Hey, Nova. The PC version of Fable is actually better than the Xbox One. Really? Wow, that's actually impressive. So you refer to this as the best Fable game, but honestly, best is entirely relative in this case because every Fable game is at least a bit shit. That I will agree. I will 100% agree that no Fable game is great. Like, at best, all the Fable games average to anywhere from acceptable to good, and that line is personal preference. Wouldn't even use the word good. I really like Fable 2. Fable 2 is my favorite. Again, I know that's going to be contentious. I really like Fable 2, and I also kind of like Fable 3 as well. Which I know a lot of people really didn't like because of how stripped down it was. But Fable 3 is what I would refer to as a fast sequel. So anyway, we'll get into that. You'd say mediocre to serviceable. That's fair. It does really, really make me curious, like where or how Fable 4 is going to be. Because I'm pretty sure, like Peter Molyneux, the guy behind this, who is like, he's one of those figures in gaming who is absolutely fucking hated. I'm really curious, like, what Fable is going to be without him. Because I'm pretty sure he's left. and he's gone off to do his own thing, and he's gone off to make his own other terrible games. I think he made that game, I think it was called Godhood or something like that, which was an early access game that was in early access for about 6 years, and then it just released and wasn't finished, and he's apparently just gone again. Funny how that works out. I think, I don't know, I don't really keep track of this stuff. So, yeah. One goes so far as to call these the worst RPGs I've ever seen, far from it, but if someone cites Fable game as their favorite RPG, I can't help but wonder if they've ever played literally. Oh, no. I would never cite any Fable game as my favorite RPG, okay? Firstly, my favorite JRPG is Grandia. Thank you very much. And I don't even know what I would call my favorite Western RPG. Oh, I'd need to give that some thought. I mean, Skyrim is really good. I did like Skyrim. But then I also recently played Greedfall. And Greedfall also reminded me a lot of Fable, actually. I felt like there were a lot of elements of Fable in Greedfall. Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is really good, too. I do like Fallout 3. I mean, it's a bit sort of lighter on the RPG front compared to like what you might consider an RPG, but it is technically an RPG. Yeah, Fallout 3 is really good, as is New Vegas, of course. New Vegas is very good when it fucking works. Oh god. Anyway, look, we're fanning about on this. Do let me know how the volume is. Like my volume versus game volume. I haven't streamed from the 360 before, so I might need to adjust volume as things go on. There's no real reason to play Fallout 3 when New Vegas does everything it does except better across the board. You can't. Well, there's no sound at the moment. That's why. Once we actually get into it and like the opening cutscene starts, then you can tell me what it's like. Hopefully the sound is actually working. I did test it earlier. I'm pretty sure there was sound. If it's too quiet for you once we actually like get into the main game, then do let me know. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really like Fallout 3, even compared to New Vegas. I'd say Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas are equivalent, because Fallout 3 does some things better than Fallout New Vegas, and Fallout New Vegas does some things better than Fallout 3. So it really sort of depends what sort of mood you're in terms of the Fallout games. But I mean, I could talk endlessly about, you know, Fallout 3 is a really good game, and whilst Fallout New Vegas is it improved upon a lot of what Fallout 3 laid down, but it didn't improve upon everything. Anyway, let's get into this new game. If we were to reach max, oh, have I? You will need to delete an existing or continue without saving. Or insert a new. How do I delete? I don't know. I've never done that before. Can you say, how do I delete? Okay, can I? If I go to continue, hang on. There we go. Yeah. Can I? How do I delete? I don't actually know. Nope, that's not working. That could be an issue. I don't know. How do I delete? Do I have to go? Oh god, do I have to go into the fucking systems menu? I don't know. I didn't even realize that was a thing. God damn it. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to go into the fucking system menu, aren't I? It's not gonna be in anything here. I will say this is one of the things I do hate about Fable 2 is the menu system is fucking awful. Anyway, yeah, be right back, guys. Let me just sort this out. Right, sorry about that. Thing is, I had to Google where it was. Yeah, I did the same as you know, but I had to Google where the answer was. And of course, the Xbox Dash has like changed shape like 6 different times since that was posted, so I had to go hunting for where exactly it was. Anyway, I think I got it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So let's get into this. Hopefully. Right, new game. There we go. Boy or girl? Well, we always go girl because fuck it. Okay, can you hear it? Because there is going to be like noise. So please let me know if it's too quiet. Let me know if it's too You should be able to hear like noise off in the background now. It's not very loud. Sort of fading in and out as the loading goes on. Loading takes a while actually in this game. I remember loading being very annoying. Bird. You're getting nothing from the game at all? Oh shit, really? I checked it earlier, everything was fine. Alright, hang on, let me up the volume a bit. Anything now? Nothing, okay. Now I swear I checked this earlier. One moment. Do you know what I've done? I always used to have it so that the audio went straight through. What I've actually done is I've changed the audio so now it's playing through the PC. So I can actually hear the audio in my earphones. Which is, well, it's certainly one way to do it. So you guys can hear the audio now? That's good. Hopefully that'll be fine. I can hear it too in my earphones, which is a bit weird, but I suppose I'll get used to it. Okay, so sorry about that. I don't know what it is, but that audio setting is really, really finicky. I had such problems with that back when I was playing Pokemon earlier this year. No, God, no, that would have been later last year. Oh, God. It was late last year Pokemon came out, wasn't it? Wasn't this year. Oh, God. Not sure what sort of capture device you're using, but for the Elgato, I get the audio from my TV through the mic, so the headphones doesn't echo anyway. Yeah, that's probably what I'll be doing in the future. Okay then, that's fine. As long as you guys can hear it and I can hear it, and yeah. All right, let's get back into it. Who knows? Maybe, you know, 20 minutes after I start, we can actually play the sodding game. Nothing but professionalism here.
Oh, what was that? Oh, yuck. Well, I hear that's lucky. Like finding a four-leaf clover. Although I think I prefer the clover. Oh, look, little sparrow.
Quick time
Castle
events.
Fairfax looks so nice in the snow. Imagine the grand dining hall. I bet Lord Lucian's having roast duck this time of year. But he must be really lonely since his wife and his little girl died. In that big castle, all by himself. If only we could live there. What is going on over there? Come with me, sis.
Do I have to? I suppose I should. Nah, I want to go to bed. Look, this is where we live, because I guess we're poor orphans. Yes, of course we are. Right, let's see if we can get back into it. It's been a long time, actually, since I played this.
Hello there, young Rose. You look hungry.
Last time I played
Have
it,
you reconsidered my offer?
I think it was 2017.
We'll never be that hungry. The answer is no.
You'll be back, and I'll be waiting for you.
Creep. Let's go.
Come one, come all.
Did anyone hear what he said?
That filthy creep. I hate him.
A ladies and a gentleman. I have traveled the land, accumulating wondrous and mysterious objects, which I now offer to you for the modest price of 5 gold. Consider this. This is truly a magical mirror. For as long as you look into it, it will make you beautiful.
I'll take it.
Very wise. Now, just remember, the magic only works if you look at it in complete darkness.
I do like the British humour in this game.
Now this is truly a marvel. This small, unassuming box is actually a device created by the ancients, as used by the old kingdom rulers themselves. Turn the handle 3 times and you shall be granted a single wish.
There's no such thing as magic.
Best thing to do is punch anyone who gets...
We live in grim times indeed, if the young are too world-weary to believe in magic. Most children your age believe eagerly.
Look, I can see your eyes are bad, but I'm telling you, that music box is rubbish.
That's what the seller thinks. He has no idea what he stumbled upon. But you have an inkling, don't you? Some part of you wants to believe it's magic.
What? You really think it could be?
For 5 gold coins, you could have your answer. Listen to me, Rose. At the end of that week, you and your little sparrow would be no closer to your dream, no closer to the inside of that beautiful castle.
What if it is real?
It could be. You never know.
We could get 5 gold pieces, and maybe this could be a way out of here after all. What is there to lose, little sparrow? Come on, there must
Am I
be
going to
someone
end
around
up
here
fat?
who pay us gold to.
No,
do
but I will
something.
probably end up very muscly, and I will probably end up with like magic lines all over my body because it is so easy to level up in this game. Yeah. it's one of the things that's like very, very, very easy to do. That's actually one of the things I'm like, I understand why they did it, but I'm not really sure I like it all that much, is the way that what you select in terms of leveling up
Oh, I'm getting too old for this racket.
affects you physically. And it's like, well, anybody who plays an RPG is obviously going to max everything out to give yourself the maximum amount of stuff, so you just end up looking like a weird sort of type person. I've never gotten that. I mean, morality I can kind of see, although that was sort of a Star Wars thing more than anything else.
Kids,
Hello,
come here
you.
a minute.
I'm here.
Hello, Derek. Lose something?
My arrest warrants blew right out of my hands. They could be in all corners of Bowerstone by now, and I can't leave my post. Hey, why don't you find them for me?
I could try.
You could be like little constables. Sounds fun, right?
How much do little constables get paid?
Paid? Listen, kids, these are the 5 most wanted criminals in Bowerstone.
Yeah? Well, how badly do you want them?
Fine. 1 gold for all 5 warrants.
Yep, that'll do it. Okay, let's do it. Gold!
Deal.
Alright. A webcomic you read has recently been parodying
The
Fable
warrants
2
blew off
by
in that
delving into
direction.
how broken the
Through the
gameplay
alley
is.
by that bloke
Oh,
with the
yeah.
picture box.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that
So, we
webcomic
look out for
is
those warrants.
Elgunish
But for now,
Shive
let's
or
find some more
Sheev.
money.
I'm never sure how that's pronounced. Yeah, I read that too. It's a good webcomic.
Oh, it's a good day when you get strong-armed by 2 little kids, I'll tell you.
Alright. So I don't really remember much. I remember these two playing later. Picture box guy, that's it. Hello.
Friends and relatives with a lifelike instant image. Hello, children.
Hello?
Hello.
What's that?
This? Why, it's only the most amazing device ever conceived. It grabs your very likeness and transfiddles it onto a magic piece of paper. It's going to make me very rich. If only I could find someone to modelify for it.
We'll do it for a gold piece.
I only have 1 gold left. But you're right. I should investalize it in my new venture. Deal.
Deal.
A gold piece just to stand there. Sounds all right, doesn't it?
Yeah, we can do that too. Might even say the magic is more broken in Fable 2 than
like
in
you,
Kingdom of
Two
Amalur.
hearts. What do you say?
Also true.
Now, all you have to do is strike a pose for my little device. You'll be positively betwazzled by the results.
I've got to remember how.
Be what?
Ah, yes, I've been improving my vocabularium with a wonderful book bought from Mergo the Trader. A thesaurus.
Ah, Theseus.
He's a bit silly, isn't he? But this could be fun.
All right.
Pull the other one.
He takes us for fools.
All right, let's do that. Wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it.
Other one.
Gotcha.
Wondrous.
I
This
so
thing's
got
gonna be
lucky
more
on that.
Popular than that box.
Of course, you actually liked Kings of Amalur. I
just
like
have to wait
Kings of
3
Amalur
months for the
too.
picture to developify, and I
It
can
was a
start
really,
showing
really
it
good
around.
game.
Oh,
I mean,
I can almost smell the gold.
Yeah.
3 months, he says.
Yeah, I really like Kings of Amalur too. It didn't have an original bone in its body, save for
Easy
the
money
small
for us.
toe.
He's a bit
But
sketty.
it was a
Hope he's
really
all right.
enjoyable game. Just hope the
We
remaster
got our first
master
gold
fixes
coin,
some of
though.
the glitches. Yeah, I mean that was the problem with Kings of Amalur is like the devs had really lofty ambitions and really bit off more than they could chew. But yeah, Kings of Amalur was a really good game. Fun. As I said, didn't have an original bone in its body, but everything it did really well, and there's nothing wrong with that. So yeah, Kings of Amalur. I may dip into the remaster when it comes out. I don't even know when that comes out. I need to double check that. But yeah, anyway.
This must be the alley the Warrens blew down. We should take a look.
Rick's caught a dog, and he's gonna kick the...
Oh,
Oh,
what's
no.
the matter, Poochie? Does it hurt?
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
Having a bit of fun. What's it to you?
Ow.
He hit a girl. Yeah, and now I'm gonna hit another one.
Violence!
Ah! Stop it! Let me alone, you nutter!
Sometimes you don't always need something new, you just need to execute it
Did you
well.
see
Exactly,
that?
and that's
That
what
lunatic
Kingdoms of
shot me
Amalur
right in the
does.
head. Thanks for your help. I could have taken him though.
I'm sure you could. Doggo! Pet doggo.
Oh, poor thing. You've had a horrible time. Don't be scared. It won't hurt you. What you need is someone nice to look after you. Oh, we can't keep you. We don't have enough food for ourselves. Well, I'm sorry, but we can't. Now you just rest. Come on, little sparrow. Let's go.
Now, considering how technically easy it is to, you know, earn money in this game, you'd think most, you know, that there'd be like no economy because it's so easy to just earn money all the time in this game. Is that one of the?
Is that
Yes, it is. Hey, I got a warrant.
One of the
Isn't that
warrants?
nice? Yes, it is.
Well, we have our first warrant.
Oh yeah, we deal with him later, I think. Alright, what else have we got? Ah yes, the bugs.
Need help with something?
Sort of, yes. You kids aren't afraid of beetles, are you?
No, that would be silly.
Always forget how
Yes,
horrifyingly
silly.
uncanny valley the characters in
No
this
one's afraid
generation
of
were.
loathsome,
Yeah, they were
evil,
really bad.
conniving beetles. Well, since you're not afraid, would you like to ruthlessly exterminate a few that are in my warehouse?
We'll do it for a gold piece.
Done. Ooh, I hope you can make them suffer. If those hideous vermin ever can suffer.
Alright, let's do it.
Shoot the beetles. Shoot to kill. And while you're breaking their hateful little heads open, try not to break any of my stuff.
Okay. Now.
Hey, kid. Balthazar owes some protection money to Nicky the Nickname. So how about you leave the beetles and smash his stock up instead? I'll give you a gold on Mr. the Nickname's behalf.
Nah, we're gonna play as a good character. So, beetle killing time. Pop. Pop. Pop.
Oh, crap. Do you know what I had to do to get those beetles?
I can imagine.
I'll remember this, kid.
Yes, I'm sure you will. Yeah, you killed 100% of the beetles. No, their music wasn't that good
That
anyway.
was a massacre. No mercy for the filthy buggers. That's what I like to see. And all my stock is still intact. Genius.
Should hope so.
Now I think about it, I wonder how those beetles got in there.
Oh, I wonder. And look, he's gone. He just
Wow!
vanished.
I didn't know there was so good at fighting.
I'm a protagonist, you have to be.
And we've got another gold coin. We're really doing it.
Whoop, hello.
That's
Sneakiness.
one there. Yes, another warrant.
Warrant for
I don't
burglary.
think they'll miss this Leroy if they see him. Hey, you found one for us. Good boy.
There's another one. I knew there's one around here somewhere. Gun toting.
No.
I need 2 drinks.
But I told you before, we can't keep you.
Come on, get your butt over
Come on,
here.
little sparrow.
I'm worthless.
That's the bottle talking.
Hey, look at that, Betty. 2 sets of twins. Oh, you'll get my booze back, won't you?
You can barely stand as it is.
But they can. Bet they can walk straight even. Get my booze back from that git magpie, and I'll give you a gold piece for it. He's not even a proper beggar. Has piles of stuff, and it's all stolen from bona fide tramps like my good self.
Let it go, Pete. Save your money for important things.
It is his money. Can't he decide how to spend it?
Alright.
She's making all kinds of sense.
Fine, Magpie. That's easy. He's right over here.
Let's find this magpie guy. That must Don't wake him up.
I don't know if you actually have to, like, think or something, or... Cause they kind of got rid of stealth from the first game, which was probably for the best, because stealth in the first game sucked.
Ah, stupid Pete. You snooze.
Let's go collect our gold from the lady and the tramp.
No, I'm your friend.
Alright.
Hey, the quadruplets are back. You've got booze. I can smell it.
Are you sure it's not your breath?
I'll give you a gold piece for it.
Sounds good to me.
No, don't fall off the wagon.
Wagon? Where? Kids, look out for the wagon.
Does he sound like he needs that? Here, I'll give you a gold piece for it.
That'll do. Come on.
Give me the wine.
And ding.
No, don't. Give it to me.
Hold
Nice.
it. There's some paper in the bottle. I think this is yours.
Boom. 5 warrants.
I
Easy.
used to be an accountant.
Well done. You probably saved his life.
Yes, I probably did.
I must take gold
Consequences.
coins now. Just 2 more and we can buy the music box. That's all the warrants.
Stop right there, you little brats.
Listen, creep. I told you no this morning.
Shut it, girl. This isn't about that.
Mm-hmm.
Those warrants you're collecting, I want them.
So does our friend the guard.
Yeah, but you're going to give them to me, see? Otherwise there'll be trouble.
There'll be trouble, all right. You take these, and I'll tell our friend what you really want.
All right, you little hard case. What's he paying you? A gold piece? I'll give you a gold right here. Save you to walk back.
I think I'm just going to go past you, pal. I will say that is one of the things that's kind of neat, is that depending on how you do these quests and whether you do
find the warrants.
good things or bad things and stuff like that actually affects how
Have
this
you
area
found
looks
them?
in the future. That's a nice touch, you know, that sort of consequence stuff. It wasn't like a new concept
Thanks.
back when this game came
You're a
out, but it was still
lifesaver.
not something that was massively
Now,
explored.
normally, justice is its own reward. But as these aren't normal circumstances, there's your gold piece.
Alright. Now, last
That should
one.
sort out this town.
My career's made now.
I love you more than words can
Hello.
Shh. I think Mother heard us.
Assuming she can find her way out and hasn't gotten stuck on something. She might have gotten stuck. Hang on. Give her a second. Come on. There she is.
You again? I don't want you sniffing around my daughter. Now push off before I call the guards, you animal. Get in the house, Belinda. And clean those floors. They're as filthy as that no-good delinquent Monty.
Oh no, she sounds awful. Not a fan of this era when every game had to do some sort of morality system, since it was entirely
wonder what they're
binary
doing
and
up at the
cartoonishly good and
castle
evil.
right now.
Yeah. So many better, more subtle ways to do it. I think the issue is that people didn't know how to do it any better back then. It's like, it's easy to think of it in a very simple sense of good and evil, kind of like if you think about like the Mass Effect games, like the the original trilogy, or at least the first 2 games had that kind of morality thing. The third game kind of changed it up a bit, and actually found a pretty good system with the reputation system that was like a combination of both, which was a neat idea. But yeah, I mean, morality is something that's very difficult. And I often think it's perhaps better to, rather than like everything get boiled down to a stat, it should be that, like, especially these days, because like, memory and what games can and can't track is much, bigger and broader these days. That the system could be something like literally every choice you make has consequence, Stop sighing back there. I'll come over and see you in a minute. Hello.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, little ones, my situation is unbearable. Words can't even begin to describe it.
Looks to me like you fancy the girl who lives there, but her mum thinks you're rubbish, so she's locked her away.
Yeah, that pretty much sums
I
it up.
suppose that's the gist of it. Why'd you ask me then?
Maybe we could help you.
Yes! You could take my proposal letter to the fair maiden. Oh, there is hope. My heart
People
soars in my
absolutely
chest
knew better
like
ways since even games like Fallout
We'll
in
do it for a gold
97.
piece.
Way more complex set of moral choices based on
I'm
actual
bit
value
strapped
systems
right
rather than
at the
good versus
moment.
evil. Yeah.
But Belinda's good for
Oh,
me.
hey, Zero.
I'm sure she'll pay you when she receives my letter.
So you tried to design monochrome. Every decision had consequences. Few of them actually good. I mean, the thing is that when you get into that sort of direct, every choice has consequences thing, it can get very difficult to balance a game like that. And I think that's why a lot of companies sort of fall back on the whole good and evil, you know, turning everything into a number thing, because it's an easier variable to deal with, you know. Something a bit more recent than that. Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, or Lucifer's Call in the UK, gets a remaster soon, but the original came out in 2003. The plot centered around the end of the world and clash between different value systems to determine which type of reality will define the next world. And then Zero just says everything has to be a number in a video game. Well, yeah, exactly. That's kind of the point. Is that ultimately everything has to be boiled down to a number, even if it's just a yes/no. Because that's just how programming works. Programming is just variables, and variables are just numbers at the end of the day. So yeah, it does ultimately have to come down to that. But, you know, variables can still be more complicated than that, because rather than just having like a binary variable with, you know, a morality that can go into positives or negatives, or two moralities with a good and a bad, you could have different flavors of like different types of morality. That's kind of where like reputation systems come from, or how you know, as Nova was saying in like the first Fallout, you get specialist perks every time you do something, and then people will react to those perks. Even if every choice needs to be binary, you can still set the binary as actually different values. Like, which one of these things do you think is more important rather than good or evil? Yeah, that's one of the things that I think Fallout 3 does better than Fallout New Vegas, is terms of its quest design, is that it actually asks you often to weigh the morality of a situation, versus in New Vegas, it's which faction benefits from this. Which is what a lot of the quests in New Vegas boil down to. So it's like in, you know, what's the name of that quest? I think it was Restoring Hope. No, was it Restoring Hope? I forget. But it's the quest where you've got that town that's occupied by the Legion, and there's like an NCR camp nearby, and you can either side with the Legion to destroy the NCR camp, or you can side with the NCR to destroy all the Legion in the town. But the town itself is kind of just rubble. It's like, why the fuck are they even fighting over this thing? Oh yeah, they're fighting over it because the whole game is centered around the conflict between the Legion and the NCR, and so you need quests that can help you to pick a side. Yeah.
You kids can do it. I know you can.
I know I can.
Get that letter straight to Belinda. Don't let her mum get it.
Knock on the door and let's see
Knock,
who
knock.
answers.
What do you want?
Excuse me.
We've got a letter. We need 1 gold for the postage.
Oh, well, why didn't you just say so?
That's fine.
Well, this is
Come
wonderful.
on in.
Here's something for your trouble. Oh, Monty, my little dove.
All sorted.
I guess some people's wishes do come true. We did it. We can buy the music box now.
Yes, I'm sure it won't be even remotely important in any way to any future
Let's get back in
storylines.
the house.
Hello.
Hello, children.
Hello. We've come to buy
Very
the music
wise
box.
little ones.
1 music box. I'm sure it won't be important in any way. I'd like to use Fallout 1 example. You can get a choice between helping the sheriff or helping a crime lord, and based on the circumstances of the results, either one could be successfully argued as being the best thing to make the town better, depending on what you consider more important. It's very red versus blue. If they win this battle, all that means is they have a town in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you know, even if they win, all they're gonna have is is 2 bases in a box canyon. I think I remember that line from the start of that.
Go ahead and turn the handle, but mind you go somewhere quiet like.
Let's go make our wish, little sparrow.
Do let's. Alright. Oh, I remembered what the run button was. That's good. Alright. I'm sure this won't have any negative consequences whatsoever.
I wish.
Vroom.
Where did it go? Why are we still here? 5 gold pieces. Let's just go to bed.
Yeah, you could always just kill one of these chickens for
I was
food.
so sure this was it. I had this feeling like we weren't going to be stuck in Old Town anymore. Why didn't the box take us with it?
Maybe we're supposed to hold on to it. Hello,
What are
doggo.
you doing here? I'm sure I didn't wish for you. All right, fine. Welcome to our little paradise. Come on, Sparrow, go to bed.
It's Betty Bye's time. Sleepy, sleepy. Alright.
Ho! All right, settle down. There's a nice, angry, stray dog.
Quiet, boy. What do you want?
I work for Lord Lucian, miss, and he would very much like to see you in his castle. I've been sent to collect you.
Alright. It worked.
Did work. Our wish came true. Come on, little Sparrow, wake up. It's all right, doggy. We're going to Lord Lucian's castle. I'll come back for you. I promise.
Come on, down the stairs, please. There we go. Yes, this doesn't seem suspicious in the slightest. Oh, that's gonna tank my frame rate. Castle Fairfax? A hero can survive falls that would shatter the bones of most people. I'm sure that isn't important in any way. Hello.
Evening, Jeeves. Here are the children Lord Lucian asked for.
Excellent. Hello, young ladies.
Hello, sir.
If you'd follow me, please.
I can try.
We look up at this castle every day and think how nice it is. We both do. But inside, it's even more beautiful than I imagined.
It is quite wonderful, isn't it? Ah, hello, Master Garth.
I'm sure he won't be important either.
A man of few words.
Where is the grand dining hall?
Oh, in the north wing. Lord Lucian hasn't been in there since the tragic deaths of Lady Fairfax and little Amelia.
Oh, I heard. That was so awful.
Yes, he misses them terribly.
So, where does he eat?
Actually, he takes most of his meals in his study. He's in there working all hours doing research.
What does he research?
On history, mostly. Lord Lucian is quite keen on antiquities of all sorts, but he's chiefly interested in things relating to the Old Kingdom.
Ooh.
There was a trader in Old Town who said his stuff was from the Old Kingdom.
Yes, yes. I believe Lord Lucian heard about that.
We bought a piece of it,
It
and we made
looks
a
like
wish,
hobbits,
and
but
now
they're
we're
supposed to be
here.
human.
Well, that's wonderful. Now, when
Well,
you
we
meet
are
Lord
playing
Lucian,
children,
you must
so-
show respect at all times. Address him as my lord. Speak only when spoken to.
Yes, sir.
And do not mention Lady Fairfax or Amelia.
Just burst in. All right, Gov, I hear your wife and kid are dead.
Lord Lucian, the children are here.
Hello.
Children, it's come to my attention that you have some sort of magic box. May I see it?
It vanished, my lord. We were winding it up and we made a wish and then it started to glow and it disappeared.
After you used it?
Yes, my lord. The man who sold it to us said it was magic.
The box is of no interest to me. What's remarkable is that you were able to use it. What was your wish?
Oh.
Well, speak up. What did you wish for?
To live in a castle, like this one.
Perhaps that could be arranged. I'm working to rebuild... Well, I'm working on something wonderful, for which I need individuals with particular talents. Let us find out if you possess them. Would you kindly stand in the circle, please? I promise it won't hurt you.
Oh yeah, sure. It's not the circle we gotta worry about.
What's that?
Nothing to worry about.
Slow Turner. Very strange, the character animations.
It's true. Your blood. You are heroes.
Heroes? You mean like in the old stories?
What are you? Wait. There was something here.
What's that like?
Quiet! You're heroes, but you're not any of the three. One of you is the fourth.
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
This isn't what I wanted. But nothing must stand in my way.
No, wait! Don't! No!
Uh-oh.
I can't allow you to live either. I'm sorry.
That gun's got quite a kickback on it. Ouch. I'm sure it's fine.
Death is not your destiny today, little sparrow.
You know, I will say, the graphics in the main game are pretty much par for the course at the time. Those CG cutscenes actually look really good, even by today's standards. I think it's because they didn't try to go too realistic. They kind of kept a slight cartoony edge, which the game has. And I actually think that works to its favor. It'll be fine. Remember, you can't die in this game. You just drop a bunch of XP and get a scar. Yeah, that's true.
Lucian disappeared from Castle Fairfax that night, certain that those who might stand in his way were dead. But some grief is so great, even death may keep its distance. And so the girl survived. Days later, far from the dark alleys of Bowerstone, life slowly returned to her small, broken body. The girl awoke to a familiar face watching over a strange bed. She reached out for the comfort of the dog's warm fur, ready to take her first steps in a new life. 10 winters blanketed Albion. 10 summers filled the air with the sounds of insects and laughter. With time, the girl's pain turned to strength. Her grief became will. A will to change the world and to avenge the death that still haunted her every dream.
Fast exposition.
Ah, there you are. And your faithful friend, too. Many years ago, I promised I would help you avenge your sister's death. That day has come. Today, you leave the safety of this camp and seek out Lucien. The journey will not be easy.
You're telling me.
Who's a cute little sparrow?
There's a chest near your caravan. I've left a few things inside that might prove useful. Meet me by the gates when you're ready to leave.
Okay. We're in. It's been a while. Actually, it has been. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the last time I played this was 2017, so 3 years ago. So memory's going to be very flaky on the specifics. So we'll just muscle through and see what we can remember. All I remember is that one of the things you really have to do as early as possible is become a land baron. You have to own every property and every shop in the whole bleeding world. If you want money, of course. Yay, a rusty longsword. You couldn't even get me a proper longsword. It has to be rusty. Well, I guess I'll take it. Okay. Now, was that... There we go. Okay. Can't remember if they're automatically equipped. Yeah, they are. They do get automatically equipped. Okay. See, look, I own this property, and it's the only one I currently do. We'll work on that.
I always visit the Temple of Light when I need a spiritual...
I think you made it to this point in the game and then never touched it again. What, you played the prologue and that was it? Fair enough, suit yourself. I can understand that, but, you know. Hello.
Now come with me.
Open the gate!
Now, I don't remember if it's ever explained why she's immortal. I know that she's blinded in the first game, and she's sort of... That's when you sort of find out she's a seer, because she's, like, special, and... I can't remember. I've only played the first game once. Oh, what we got now? Ah, yes.
It is a powerful artifact, the kind of which all heroes once carried. It will grant you access to places others cannot go. It will also allow me to talk to you when necessary.
Yes, I'm sure you'll be telling me when my health is low
now,
all the time.
Look down towards the seal will allow you to enter that tomb. In its darkest depths lies the chamber of fate. When you come out again, you will be stronger, much stronger.
Okay. Let's go. Finally, we're free! We can wander! And we're gonna have to take an ad break soon. Oh yeah, stick spots. Stick spots, stick spots, stick spots. Let's do it. Woo. Woo. Yeah. Always remember that. Oh yes, he gets a ball to play with. But I don't want to play with that because it's annoying. Right, let's see if I can remember where everything is. I don't. Oh dear, never mind, whatever. I'm pretty sure there aren't any enemies until after you come back out of the pit anyway. Just need to remember if there are any chests knocking around. I really don't. It has been so long since I played this game. It really has. Ah, yes. Oh yeah, the key chests. That's right. I've forgotten about that. Oh, he's got a dig spot. Where are you going? Of course the dog would find a ball. Well, they're good at getting balls. Yeah! Fair enough. You know, I don't want to know why there was a condom and a book buried in the middle of nowhere. It's just one of those game things, I suppose. Of course, you did the same thing with the first game. You played the prologue and didn't really get it and moved on. Yeah, that I can understand. Ooh, 40 gold. I'll take that. Now, the dog leveled up because I got a treasure hunting book, which is awesome. I don't think I'm going through that way. Okay. Is it 4 o'clock? I think it's just gone 4 o'clock. Yes, it's just gone 4 o'clock. Okay, so yeah, it took us nearly like an hour, including all the technical issues I kept hitting. It's always one thing or another with these games, but yeah, we'll see what's what. Hey, look, there's a key. Gotcha. Where's my dog? Dog gone. There he is. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll... oh, we found another dig spot. When we come back, we will keep wandering around and seeing what we can remember, because I don't remember most of this game. Anyway, yeah, back in a couple of minutes, guys. Okay, and we are back. Right, let's get going. Oh, you're heading off, Nova. All right, well, take care. Thanks for dropping by. Oh, he's found another dig spot. What have we got? Hello. Diggy, diggy, diggy. Diggy, diggy hole. Yeah! Hey, treasure hunting book. Level him up again. Wow, yeah, getting him all leveled up very early is very good. Birds. What is that over there? Chest. I'll take a chest that's stuff in it. I don't remember what. Oh yeah, you can reply directly to messages. I didn't know you could do that. Ooh, money! I'll need that. Especially if I'm going to do the glitch that allows you to get infinite money. That's really easy. I'm going to assume you probably do know about the... It's not a glitch, actually. It's an exploit that allows you to buy weapons cheap in Bowerstone and then take them to Castle Fairfax and sell them to the weapons seller there in order to make a good profit on them, and then you can just keep doing it. Out of the way, dog. Well, am I the spiffing Brit? I could have been. I could have been. If, you know, YouTube wasn't just impossible to get into these days. Meow, meow. I'm pretty sure there's a gargoyle around here, but I can't do anything about them yet. Yeah, in fact, there it is right there. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting a lot of gold. I like this. There's a gargoyle. But you can't do anything about them yet until you get the precise aiming ability much later on in the game. You know what? That's one of the things I really like. How you're, like, not even told that that's a thing. And you just have to discover it for yourself. I actually like that. I like that ability. I think it's really, really good. You know, that they don't just automatically tell you everything in the whole game. I like that. Okay, now. Peach. Oh no, preach. Missed the R. Preach about what? Oh, YouTube. Yes, well. We've both suffered from that. Treasure. Yes, this one I do remember, so, let's do that. Chunks. Hey, more money. Yeah, I'm getting plenty of cash. Once you get plenty of money using the exploit, you can buy a bunch of property, and then your money starts making its own money, and everything just goes around in lovely little circles. It's one of the other things I quite like is that you can actually go into this area in Fable 3, but because it's like I don't know, 50, 60 years later. I forget what the exact timeline is. Like, it's everything's changed, and it's all been like, there's like houses here now, and everything's been all, I guess, updated. Because that's one of the things I actually like about the Fable universe in general, is that, can I get up the thing? Is that time actually does move on, and like, you know, industry takes over in the third game, and I always liked that idea. It's an idea that you're sort of seeing more and more in like movies and stuff. Ooh, bunny hop. Can I teach him the book? There we go. Goody. But yeah, it's an idea you see a lot more of. You get like a fantasy world that like moves on technologically. It's something that I've actually often criticized the Elder Scrolls series for, because in terms of like actual timeline, I'd say about 10,000 years, I think it was 10,000, has actually passed in the Elder Scrolls timeline, but technological development has not advanced one fucking iota in that series. And it's like, why not? Like 10,000 years, and you're telling me that not one person on the entire planet has ever had an idea. Sometimes you do think to yourself, well, maybe there's like something in the world, like, you know, maybe it's gods are holding it back or something. Oh, hello. Yeah, fucking demon doors. Or something like that, maybe. I don't know, but it is weird to me that, you know, the Elder Scrolls series hasn't advanced in that regard. Hey, I see a water thing over there. Forward march. Die, die, die. Hey, more gold. Because there's always more gold. Alright, let's see. There's another chest over here. I do remember that. I mean, from the first game? Which first game are we talking about? Elder Scrolls or Fable? Because, like, the first Fable is very much generic fantasy. This one is still... Ooh, Assassin's Coat. This one is still quite sort of generic fantasy-ish, but it's got a lot more industrialization to it, especially, like, Bowerstone and the like. But, like, in the third game, it goes full-on industrial fantasy, and I really like that. I also like the implication that in that world, like, magic is dying. Because, like, in this game, the character you play, you can just use magic. Like, you don't need any special tools or anything to help you with that. But in the next game, you're playing as this character's child, and they don't have innate magical abilities. They have to use, like, tools. They use their gloves, and that's the only way they could use magic, because it's, like, based on the idea that magic is fading from the world because of industrialization. And that's a really interesting concept. It's like, you know, in a world where magic actually exists, would people abandon magic in favor of other sort of means if they were available, you know? And you also think, like, you know, well, if magic has a ruling class or something, like, you know, if people with magic, are they considered ruling class? Well, would technology allow, you know, the quote common person to play catch up? Basically, I'm sure I've heard that story in some movie or other I once saw, or a game or something. I forget exactly what it was. But yeah, there's a lot of ideas you can do with urban fantasy, and I think it's a genre that it's not been explored much yet. But I do think that people are starting to get into it, because you had that movie, was it Blight, something like that? I don't know, it was that fucking Netflix movie that was god-awful. You know, interesting premise, but awful execution, because, well, yeah. And then you had that Onward, which I haven't seen yet. It's one of those ones that's sort of on my list to watch, but I've heard good things about it. Somewhere around here. There it is. Die! Rusty cuts. I guess I'll take it. So it always pays to explore. You know, you never want to just go straight to your objective. Of course, when you can remember where the important stuff actually is, which I don't. The Elder Scrolls. Well, okay, admittedly, in my defense, I've only ever played a couple of the Elder Scrolls games. I played a bit of Morrowind, but that game has not aged well. Hey, Potion of Life. I'll take that. Yeah, I played a bit of Morrowind. I played Oblivion, but didn't really like it. It's a bit too uncanny valley for me. Hey, there's a chest here too. Skyrim I really friggin' like. I remember hearing a story propped on Tumblr that sounded fucking phenomenal. Magic was much more common when the population of Earth was smaller. With almost 8 billion people, it spread so thin, but after an alien invasion wiped out most of the human race, magic is coming back. Ooh, there's another dive spot. Jump! Jump! Come on, you can do it. Jump. Whee! Alright. But yeah, that is actually an interesting premise. I always like the idea of, like, magic returning to a world like ours. I don't remember if I ever told you my magic story idea thing. What's the Japanese name? It's a word that's, like, almost as a joke these days for when someone from our world gets teleported into another world that's all like magic and fantasy and all that stuff, and it's got a name that is I think it's often criticized on the internet, especially on Twitter. You read it a lot. I can't for the life of me remember what the word is. Isekai, however that's pronounced. Yeah, I think that was it. Yeah, that. Because I came up with one of those long before I even knew what that word was. The thing is, like, is it wrong to do that? Is that kind of story really bad? Or is it just kind of looked down upon because it's a bit cliche these days? I mean, here's the thing. I don't think there's anything wrong with using a cliche as long as you can justify the use of the cliche. Like, it's okay to use a cliche as long as you don't rely on it too much. Like, you know, sometimes it's perfectly okay to, you know, take a character from one world and put him in another because it gives the, you know, audience a good proxy in the story. There's another silver key for you. And, you know, I think that's useful. I mean, you know, Final Fantasy X is technically a story of someone taken out of his world and plonked in another one. So, don't hear anybody complaining about that. The old tomb. You complain about it, Chagos? The thing is, I came up with one of those stories, but in my case, my character being pulled out of his world and plonked into the other one, it was actually essential to the story. I don't want to go into too many details because I still might end up doing something with the story, but...
Don't be alarmed. I'm speaking to you through the guild seal.
My health isn't low.
You will need to jump into that hole to continue. Don't worry. The water at the bottom will break your fall.
Don't worry, I'm a hero. We can survive big drops. Woohoo! Sploosh. I don't think there's any dive spots down here, but at least I don't remember there being any. Titles could be removed from the story and it would change very little. Well, kinda. I mean, the whole sort of his connection to his dad was kind of important in that. And let's be honest, if you removed him from the story, you wouldn't get the laugh. And honestly, I think it's worth it just for that. Oh, goody. Whoop. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is where... Oh, actually, that reminds me. I also... This is the one thing I don't like, actually. The... Damage 18, damage 20. Okay, I guess we'll equip you. The menu UI in this game is fucking awful. Giant beetles! I think he's found a dig spot.
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Yeah. Yay, a mood ring. Guess I need that. What you got? Oh. Key. Yay. He's good at that stuff. What now? You got another bloody dig spot? At least I can sell the mood ring, I guess. Come on, where are you going? There we go. Yay! Money! Wow, I'm actually getting a lot of money. That's good. Alright, anything else kicking out around here? I think so. I don't really remember, truth be told. Okay, now I know we do have to come back here later on once we can kill the gargoyles. I wanted to say gnomes, but that's the third game. I'm sure there's a way off to the side at some point. Hello! Oh, balls. Yep, that works too. Pull in all those orbs. I need to remember what the dodge button is, because I don't.
You'll have to shoot the switch to get in further.
Yeah, I know how it works, thanks. I do like how really goddamn cynical the entire premise of Final Fantasy X is. If I treat my son like shit, he will eventually kill me when I'm forced to become a monster. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? Yeah, you found treasure, have you? That's good. Anything else, or are you done? Oh, good, you're done. All right, then. Let's see. I think he's found something. Damn, I run out of tea. Yeah! More money! Way up. And... Rusty mace. I don't really need that, but thanks anyway. You sort of concentrate a little bit, and all the experience of other people comes flooding into you. Wish it were like that in real life. More money. I'm glad I'm getting so much money. This is really going to help when it comes to using that exploit. Which I'm 100% going to abuse. Don't think for a second that I won't. Nice. Easy, innit? Nope, and we're back in the water again. Isn't that all lovely? Rumble, rumble. We're up. Appears to be a page from an explorer's diary recording the details of an expedition into this cave. Third day. My hand is shaking from exhaustion, but I must remain vigilant. I must nod it off. Last night we camped around the fire, but still managed to keep an eye on Eric and Drake. I have seen the greedy glimmer in their eyes. They mean to make the treasure theirs. Perhaps it is time to make use of the poison. Well, I'm sure that ended well for all concerned. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Let me think. Which way did I come in and which way have I already checked? I think I came in through the cave. Oh, I don't actually remember. I've already gotten turned around. Ah, here we go. Eric's letter. This unposted letter was written by a member of an expedition of treasure hunters. Dearest Harriet, our voyage into the entrails of Bowers Lake has taken a turn for the worst. I only hope I survive to see daylight again. You were right about Brendan and Drake. They are selfish boots, conspiring behind my back, plotting my murder so that they can keep the treasure for themselves. But fear not, my love, for I plan to poison their water supplies while they sleep. Soon we shall be very rich. Feverishly yours, Eric. I'm sure you can see where this is going. I don't remember where you find the body of the third one. Maybe there were two out there. Oh, here he is. Drake's suicide note. Tattered piece of paper, the last words of one Drake Morton, explorer and treasure hunter. Man can only be pushed so far before he breaks. 5 nights without sleep while those villains schemed behind my back. Losing a foot to a giant beetle, that never-ending attack of hiccups. Well, it was all worth it, for I have found it. Yes, the treasure is mine. Who knows what great hero made use of this magical gem. All I know is neither Brandon nor Eric will ever get their hands on it. I'm planning to poison them both tonight, then throwing the gem into the lake, poisoning myself too, just in case nobody makes a fool out of Drake Morton. I do love the idea of that. It's just a guy who's so fucking stupid he kills himself because he just gets that paranoid. And I'm pretty sure now that yeah, there it is. See, it only appears after you've read all 3 notes. Bewitching augment. Lovely. We'll use that later. Yeah, so only after you've read all 3 notes does it appear. Or actually, I don't know if you have to read all 3 notes. You definitely have to read the last one. I don't think you have to read all 3 actually, but there you go. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on anything, because trust me, I am not an authority. Alright. Let's get my butt down here and...
Those green orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Yes, you've already explained that one. I mean, I appreciate the prompt again, but, you know. They're not all green, though. What about the yellow ones? There we go. Outstanding fight. Experience bonuses and all that McGuff. I think they only ever did that in this game. Not something that survived over the long term, which is probably for the best, all things considered. bonuses in experience for having good fights. Even when most fights in these games are all the bloody same. Finished? Okay. I think you can ever get up into that one. Door open. Works for me. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't think there was... No. Bookshelf. Well, let's go explore off the beaten track. That's always good. Especially in these games where you are supposed to. As I said, it really makes me sort of wonder where Fable 4 is going to go in terms of its like design and everything. Like, is it going to be closer to Fable 1, Fable 2, Fable 3? As long as it's not like Fable Legends or whatever the hell that stupid ass Kinect game was. Amethyst. I think the dog's got himself a bit stuck. That's fine, I already know what he's barking about. A children's health potion. It says something about the world when kids need a health potion. Found it? He's found it. Yep, still raining outside. I noticed that when I went to the bathroom. I was like, oh, it started raining. Because I didn't notice. Because I don't. Oh, wait, I can search that one. Let's search it. The end is almost nigh. Collection of predictions and doom-mongerings from the mystic soothsayer Arthur Dandelion. His more cryptic visions, such as one about two brothers of little wit who shall release howling death upon a town of blood, have invited speculation and much shrugging of shoulders. Among his other prophecies is the one that foresees the invention of a machine that will aid in the cleaning of soiled garments. The most famous warning is the one that predicts the end of the world. According to Dandelion, it will not come suddenly, but the ground shall shake, the past shall erupt into the present in a most bloody manner, though perhaps a strange being shall transform into a dragon and lay waste all that lives long time before that happens. Why do I know this isn't exact science or anything? Which I'm pretty sure is a reference to the DLC of the first game, because there was like DLC where the villain from the bulk of the game comes back as a dragon or something like that. I don't know. I never played the DLC. I got bored after finishing the main plot. Hero of Oakvale, which again I think is the character from the first game. Is it grape flavor? Oh, the kids' medicine. Yeah, it's like Calpol or something like that. It's not really medicine. It's just something that tastes good to shut them up for 5 minutes. To be honest, most health tonics are just cocaine and bubbles. That's true. There's nothing wrong with cocaine and bubbles. I mean, you know, cocaine, it's fucking cocaine, and, you know, fucking bubbles. This is one of the many books written about the hero of Oakvale, who defeated the dreaded Jack of Blades, the most boring villain ever created. Though there are many conflicting reports regarding the hero's life and his feats, all accounts agree that he wielded the legendary Sword of Aeons against Jack and slew him twice. Once in Jack's human sword and again as a dragon. Yeah, there you go. Among his many other accomplishments for the victory, the Witchwood Arena, the slaying of the White Balverine, and the freeing of prophets of Fireheart. I don't remember any of that. Although any official record of his possible offspring would have been destroyed in the civilian attack on the Heroes Guild, it is believed that his bloodline continued, and that one day a new hero will emerge to save Albion in its time of need, which is me, of course. I do like that it's like, oh, you know, like conflicting reports, because of course some people would play him as a nice guy, some people would play them as a bad guy. I like that idea. I think that's kind of fun. Although here's a small inconsistency here. I'm pretty sure, again, I'm not an expert, this is information I heard from a friend who was really into the first Fable game. The Sword of Aeons you can only get if you kill your sister, and the sister is Teresa, who is the blind seer who you meet at the start of this, who's like guiding you throughout this whole game. So she survived, but he got the sword anyway? Question mark. I don't know about that, but I think that's always been a discrepancy. I vaguely remember reading that at one point. And the Tattered Spire. This couldn't possibly be important in any way. This red book has its stains of time upon its page. It tells of the fall of the Old Kingdom, what many scholars believe was the catalyst of its destruction, the Tattered Spire. It is said that the construction of the spire was ordered by the last Archon, and that it was to be... Is that the rain outside? Yep, that's the rain outside. Oh my god, that is hammering it down. And that the power, what was it? And it would be a conduit for all his will in the world. The power would command would be so great, reality itself might be shaped by anyone who used it. On the day of its completion, the Archon entered the spire, and the kingdom's subjects awaited what would be his first wish. Whatever that wish was, the outcome was a wave of energy so vast, it lay waste to the entire kingdom. Was it truly the Archon's wish, to erase a corrupt world, so that a fresh one might rise in its place? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck cares? I sure as hell don't. But it's all important. It's all necessary to the bigger, wider plot of the game. Which I think is interesting. I feel like Lucian in this game is sort of similar in vein to Gendo Ikari from Evangelion. He's doing all of this, like potentially destroying the entire world, just so he can see his wife and daughter again.
Lies the Heroes Guild.
It could be explained. People are confusing it for the sword added in the expansion Avos tier, which looks like the Sword of Aeons, but you can only get it if you reject the sword. Ah, that's possible. Maybe. Or it could be like one of those things, oh, it's just an old account, nobody really knows what the fuck they're talking about in it. So, you know, it is what it is.
This academy trained the most supremely gifted sons and daughters of Albion, bound together by the blood that flowed in their veins. Once worshipped by the people of Albion, the great heroes came to be feared and hated. No man alive today remembers the night the guild burned, and now it lies forgotten. But the heroes are not all gone. You are here, and that same heroic blood flows through you. Look around at these walls. Your forebear, one of the mightiest heroes who ever lived. At a young age, he suffered a devastating loss, from which he never truly recovered. But when the world tried to crush him, he fought back. He grew strong, strong enough to reshape the world as he saw fit. You must do the same. The guild has reacted to you. Step into the light. Learn the true power of heroes.
I do think this was like a nice nod to the first game, because I'm pretty sure I remember this is a room you can go into in the guild back in the first game. But I like the idea that the Guild of Heroes just became... I guess the implication is it became corrupt, or like the heroes grew too powerful or something like that, and so the people just said, we've had enough of that, you're going now. And yeah, it's just time moved on and everyone forgot.
Your blood is awakening.
Because I think it's supposed to be like 500 years after that, after the first game or something like that.
You can now channel the experience you have collected into strength, skill, or will.
Sounds good.
Strength improves combat with hand-to-hand weapons.
No shit.
Skill allows you to shoot faster and with greater accuracy. Will gives you control over the forces of magic.
Sounds good.
Before you is a colorless gate. It reacts to the will of one who seeks to use it. You have not been able to use will yet, but the simple act of reaching this place has given you will experience. You need to learn a will ability to activate the colorless gate.
Yes, okay, so let's level up.
Now use the knowledge you have gained so far to better yourself in strength, skill, and will.
Shock, Inferno.
Inferno calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes. Time control allows you to slow the world around you or to move with incredible speed.
It's really nice when you're able to revisit places from previous games. It's so simple, but every damn time it works so well. Yeah, that's one of the things I really like when you get sequels set in the same place. Especially if it's like a surprise, if you don't know it's coming. Like, do you remember in Borderlands 2, where one of the last areas in the game that you visit is the starting area from Borderlands 1? Only now it's been like all like partially destroyed and it's like corrupted because there's this like purple ooze over everything, and it's just like, oh my god, it's the same place. It's always really good when games do that, or anything like, you know, movies do that sometimes as well. I think that's it's always nice to go back to previous areas and sort of see them again, like what happened next kind of thing, you know. Anyway, time control is very broken, but I'm gonna go... I think I want to go lightning. It's a bit pricey.
Shock stuns your enemies. Inferno calls forth magical flames to scorch and burn your foes.
I think you're supposed to go Inferno. Because, like, obviously you get 350 points. And it's theirs. I think you're supposed to get Inferno, you know, targeted damage 20, area damage 13. Shock is technically stronger.
Shock stuns your enemies and
you need one of them
with lightning.
But I'll be honest with you, as overpowered as it is, I don't use magic a lot in this game. I've always preferred just melee and ranged, because it doesn't really matter what build you have, they're all fucking overpowered. they're all so strong. Although I do feel like in Fable 3 they kind of toned it down a bit. Magic never felt that strong in Fable 3. At least comparatively. But yeah, we need one of these anyway, so let's get that. Yay! Inferno. Alright, what else can we get? Can we get Dexterous Styles? Oh, that's why I couldn't roll. I haven't learned it yet.
Special moves for ranged weapons and other abilities crucial to a accuracy. The greater your accuracy, the more damage you will inflict with pistols, rifles, and crossbows.
Pistols are always better. Speed.
The greater your speed, the faster you will be able to unleash. The greater your accuracy,
I would like
the more damage you will inflict with pistols.
I think if I get the dodge roll, that'll come in handy. So we'll get that. I don't think I've got enough strength stuff for anything else now. 300, 600. No, not enough for that, but that's fine.
Excellent.
Let me just open up this.
Can you feel the power coursing through you?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It is
you can't do that anymore, can you?
Use your will ability to hit the flick switch and power up the gate. Once activated, it will allow you to travel back to Flower Lake. Well done. Now you are ready to begin your journey. Use the colorless gate.
We're off. Fable, Diablo, Pokemon, AM2R, Borderlands. Yeah, a lot of games do it. It's always nice. I wouldn't really say AM2R did it. I mean, that was more of a fan service thing than anything else. If you're referring to the room from Metroid 4. Wow, the opening of Metroid 4. I'd say that's more fan service. But yeah, I see what you're saying about that.
Use your newfound abilities to defeat them.
Okay, well, we're gonna need some of this. know. I've been doing that.
Make your way to Bowerstone. I will meet you there.
Oh, good.
Those
I'm so
green
happy.
orbs hold the knowledge and experience of the creatures that you kill.
Did I miss one? I don't think I did. No, I think we're good. Alright, now we gotta go to Bowerstone, which is a nuts little bit bigger than it was in the last game. Again, that's one of those things that I really quite like. You know, you see the advancement and evolution of the towns over time. Because, yeah, as I said, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be set a few hundred years after the first game. And then the third game is set, I want to say about 50 years after this one. I think 50 or something like that. It's one generation later, basically. Which is fine. Alright. I don't think anything else is opened up now. How much money did I pick up when I've been wandering around doing all this stuff? Almost 2,000 gold. That's actually a really good start. That'll allow me to buy some nice weapons and stuff. Once we get to Bowerstone and we can do all the necessary there. Ooh, scooch me way through. Excuse me. No. Alright, because we gotta deal with a problem first, of course. We gotta kill some bandits! Because there's always bandits.
Apologies, citizen. The road to Bowerstone is closed due to the bandit activity. I'm afraid that as long as the bandit Thag is alive, the road stays closed.
Ah.
If you're in an hurry like, you can always take care of Thag yourself.
Okay.
So, the road to Bowerstone is closed. It would seem Thag has been capturing traders on their way to the Bower Lake camp. He is a danger to all and must be dealt with. With your new power, you should be able to defeat him and his gang and continue your quest. No doubt they are at his camp near Bower Lake.
Sounds good to me. Let's go kill some people. Because, you know, you're a protagonist. That's what you do. Ooh, hello. Protagonist running around, not killing people. Whatever are you gonna do? Another children's health potion. Better than nothing, I guess. See, there's something else kicking around here. I don't remember. Maybe not. I think it's telling me, yay, I can go down here. I like how you can just see that glowing thing over there. That's the marker above my house saying you own this. They're so visible. This game is glitchy as all fuck. It's a miracle this game works. It really, really is sometimes.
Keep your wits about you. It may be a trap.
No shit, Sherlock. It may be a trap. Alright. Is there a cave back here too? I think I remember that. Yeah, there is. Don't worry. Thag's not going anywhere. Well, better than nothing, I guess. I can always sell them to make some money. Yep, didn't think so. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, let's go and actually kill him, shall we? Can I squeeze through? No, apparently I can't. I guess we gotta go in the front door.
Look out! It's an ambush!
I'm working on it. Come and get it. Oi. I think he's thinking.
I'll give you 3 seconds to get ready. No, wait, 2. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, works. Whoop, nope, that's wrong.
No one outshoots me. Oh, thanks, getting impatient. Wait till...
Hurry up and die already, will you? There he goes. He just drops.
You are now famous enough to use the follow and wait expression.
That's nice. Success.
Well done. I will tell the guards of Thag's death. With a thread removed, the road to Bowerstone can reopen.
Come here, you. Hold still.
Thag keeps the key to the cage in his hut. It's in a chest.
Isn't that normally a thing? Hang on. There we go. Is he back to normal now? He should be back to normal now if he... There he goes. Yay! He's healed. Yeah, it keeps the cage in here. Okay, hello, giant arse chest.
Get the key and let us out.
Ooh, and 300 gold, I'll take it. Hey, look, it's a book. Grubby journal. Grabbed some more traders today. A bunch of sorry weaklings, but Lucian don't seem to mind that. Long he keeps paying, what do I care? Been a while since he sent his boys round though. Better hurry up with that cash. Ooh, kidnapping people for Lucian, was it? Ooh, speaking of money.
Oi, lady!
I see you. Literally one goal.
Don't even think about letting them out. Those slaves belong to me. I paid for them.
Tough.
Thank you so much.
I can't believe you did that.
We're free.
Free to wander the paths and byways of the land. No master but the wind itself. Time stretched out before us like... What's the word I want, Reg?
I don't know. And it's Regina. Right, I'm going now. Thanks again.
Yes, thanks. You just turned down hard cash.
Don't make me
They
kill
will
you
never
too.
forget your kindness.
You're a nutter, you know that? A nutter.
Careful, I could kill you if I wanted to.
I've been on the fence about you, but
Alright.
now I'm decided.
Alright, fine, suit yourself. You attack me first. This is legal.
Meet me in Bowerstone Market by the clock tower. There is something you must see.
Nice. I don't think he normally attacks. I don't remember him attacking. He usually just wanders off, but maybe something went glitched. Alright, let's have a quick check around here because the dog's not all, hey, someone's dangerous around here. So maybe he'll actually find something now, although I'm not gonna hold my breath. Actually, I can get an upgrade. Anything worth actually getting? Dexterous styles, accuracy increase 600. Ooh, that would be
The
tempting.
greater your accuracy, the more damage you will inflict with pistols, rifles, and
I do
crossbows.
like using pistols, crossbows, and rifles. Let's get that.
Dexterous styles unlock special moves for ranged weapons and other
Aimed
abilities
range.
crucial to a skilled fighter.
Is that the one that allows you to aim at gargoyles, or is that the level 3 one? I forget. I don't know. I'll get that one later. Because I will say, you really do feel a sense of progression in this. If you consider that a level 1 is around anywhere from 300 to 600,
The faster you will be
level
able to unleash
2s
attacks
are
upon
like
your enemies.
3,000, 6,000. If you go to the will one I've already got, that's 2,100.
Inferno
The numbers
calls
really
forth
start
magical
climbing
flames
after
to
a
scorch
while.
and burn your foe.
Um,
Brutal styles unlock special moves for use in close combat.
Toughness, I think I'm going to want to go next
A
because you need
tougher
more
hero
life.
is able to withstand.
So I'll need to level up a bit more before I can do that. But yeah, you start with so little life. I will say one of the things I don't like about this game is that you get the life bar, but you don't know how many points that actually represents. You're never given a point value to attach to your life bar. It's just a bar. And I always find that kind of annoying. I'm sure like online you can probably read, oh, it's this much life or it's that much life, but the game itself doesn't give you an actual number. And that always bugged me. Like, it's not a bad thing, but having an actual number rather than some vague nebulous line, it just makes it easier to read. It's more user-friendly. Yeah, I know that's just my opinion on the whole thing, but even so. I will say, this game does look very nice occasionally. Even for an old game, it still looks pretty decent. It's a bit blurry and a bit pixely, especially the distance stuff, but it's nice. It looks good. As I said, the CG cutscenes really hold up. Like, surprisingly so. It's like they put all their effort into that. Ooh, look at that lens flare. Hello. 27-hour
Apparently,
journey.
someone killed off that bandit leader, so it's safe now. I'd like to shake the hand of the bloke who did it.
Yeah, you gain recognition for stuff, but it's not direct recognition. It's just sort of vague, nebulous recognition. Someone did this. Who was it? I don't know. It's not important. All that matters is that someone did it.
you, the hero of Bower Lake.
News travels fast.
I'm a bard, see. And that's the song I'm working on. It's, well, it's my first one. I'm just starting out. Listen to this. A hero went to Bower Lake and gave the thag a bellyache. That's all I've got so far, but maybe if I walk round Bowerstone with you, I'll get some inspiration.
Joy of joys. Let's go then. Hello.
I sometimes wonder where Lord Lucian has been all these years.
I remember he serves as an alternate way to get in there.
And here we have the local coach house. Usually it runs a fast service to Oakfield, but there's been bandit trouble down that way lately, so it's closed for a while.
So many bandits.
I was going to write a song about it, but then I didn't.
Well, that's fascinating, isn't it? Anyway, I've just noticed it's gone 5 o'clock. So let's have a quick break, and then when we come back, we'll explore more of Bowerstone, and I will explain in more detail about the easy money glitch. Well, exploit. It's not a glitch. It's an exploit. So that's good, and I'll show you that when I get back. So, see you in a minute, guys. And we are back. Okay, then. Let's get going. So, let's just explore Bowerstone for now. This guy will talk at us a lot.
You can find all sorts here. It's Bowerstone's general store.
Oh, yes.
The food is probably better than the muck they sell at the stalls. Less likely to give you the runs.
Dysentery. It's not just for poor people. Okay, so yeah, you get stores, shops, the usual. You know, RPG after all. We're wandering here. Get up, get in. Thank you. Pretty sure there's a key. Ah, no, treasure chest. There's something around here. I can go up, but I don't think I can do any of the ones up there yet. What I get? Beginner's Guide to Business. Including shop ownership, becoming a landlord. Yeah. It basically goes into details about the best way to like earn a lot of money from your houses and stuff, which is good because you're going to want a lot of money. I've never bothered with that level of min-maxing. I'm usually I just leave it as is, and that's typically good enough for a good chunk of money. It's a weird thing because they actually changed how you make money from property between Fables 2 and 3. Because in 2, it's like you earn money based on how much real world time has passed, even if the game is off, up to like a maximum, I think.
Oh, I really envy the bards of the past.
Shush.
Back when there were heroes
And-
everywhere.
but in Fable
Not that any of them were as
3,
good as you, of course.
it was based on... What was it based on? I think you just got periodic money. Like, it wasn't based on real world time. It was just like every 5 minutes you would get income coming in. And so the easiest way on earning money in the third game is to just leave your game idle for 24 hours. And that'll get you a whole bunch of cash. Of course, you've actually got to buy the property first. And as I said, in this game, that's where the money exploit comes in. Ooh, a Java potion. What is that one? Yeah. I can't remember Java potion. Which one is that? Hang on a second. $200 health points. Ah, yeah, it's the one that also gives you experience points. Good in a pinch, like if you're in the middle of a fight. And this is just a general skill potion, I think. Go to items again. Potions. Yeah, fumbling skill potion. Potion of life. Health meter extension. Is that what it does? And it heals 1,000 points. Yeah, you get a few of these scattered throughout the game that give you a little bit of health extension on your life bar, which is nice. You know, it's nice stuff. Sometimes good to save it for when you're in the middle of a fight. Although personally, I've got so little health at the moment, I think I might just use it anyway. I got a fumbling skill potion, which gives me 500 skill in general, which I might use now too. One of the things I have always wondered, and I don't know if anybody in the chat can answer me this, Jagoth might be able to, but I'd probably not. Because when you're in a fight, you gain a multiplier on experience. You saw that sort of, I briefly mentioned it earlier. You get like 133 or 150 or 125 or whatever it is. I've often wondered, like, if you use a skill potion during a fight and then get a percentage increase, if it also affects the skill from the potion. Probably not. I don't know how it's calculated. I've often wondered that, but we could always do with a bit more experience at this point in the game. So we'll pull that in. That gives me that, and we'll also use the one that gives me a teensy bit more health. Because as I said, I got so little at the moment. There we go. So I think, just sort of based on general sizes,
a brisk walk is just the thing to inspire one, don't you think?
Sorry. I think you start off with 100 points of health, and so now I've just increased myself to 150. So, you know, 50% increase is always good. Right. Do I want toughness? No, I still don't have enough for that. I have enough for blocking.
Brutal styles unlock special moves for use in close combat.
Okay,
Dexterous styles unlock special moves for range. The greater your speed.
Yeah, let's get some speed up too, because speed is useful. Speed is very useful. Hey, look, and there's a gargoyle, but you can't kill them yet because I don't have the ability to. Again, I like that no one tells you about that until you just work it out yourself. And then you're like, oh, that's what it's for. Because they don't even, like, start insulting you until after you get the correct ability. So you're just in the middle of nowhere and suddenly someone will insult you. And you look around and there's no one there. You just see a gargoyle and you don't think anything of it. It's just part of the furniture, right? And I think that's just great. It's a great setup. Okay, let's head down here. We might nip in and do one of the DLC areas because they're pretty small. While we're at it. Gives you some nice boosts early on. Dig spot! Dun, 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 dun.
This is so exciting. I never thought I'd get to follow a real hero.
Yeah! Ooh. Let's just use that straight up, why not? What was that? Was that 1,000 points? No, it was 1,500. Ooh. And a little bit more, I think. I think I'm going to go for toughness. Definitely, that gives me some more health points.
A tougher hero is able to withstand more damage before falling in battle.
Good. That's nice.
The stronger your physique, the more damage you will cause with close combat weapons.
I'm tempted to that one too. 600, or I could get something for will. What else could I get? Time control is pretty good.
Time control allows you to slow the world around you, or to move with incredible speed.
Because then you just slow everybody down, and then you can just wail on them, even if it's physically. So if we get that... Yay! Especially once you start leveling up, that's quite useful. Do I need
shock stuns your enemies and blasts them with lightning.
I'm trying to remember if shock is one of those ones that's like needed for certain things. I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been ages since I've played this. So we'll get rid of that, and we'll upgrade strength as well, because why the hell not? Nice.
The stronger your physique.
Yeah, okay. Well, just get everything to level 1, why not? Make this all nice and strong. I are the strong one. What'd you find? Dig spot? What you got? Diggy diggy hole. Yeah. Logo's Book of Trading. Contains several chapters on subjects such as hoodwinking the public, passing off old junk as precious, the importance of a persuasive voice, more useful than chapters on the basics of training, a keen eye for sales, shortages in considering an essential skill, and the ability to track down items at a reduced price. It can be sold in regions where stock is running low for greater profit. Yeah. There's a lot of ways you can like play the markets to profiteer and stuff, which is, I like that that's actually included, like, you know, being a savvy businessman and all that stuff. It's great fun.
This is the Bower Bridge.
No shit.
Nice and bridgy, don't you think? There's usually a few stalls set up if you fancy some shopping. Stood proudly on the bridge they call Bower, where a whiff of wet rat rose up rather sour. I'm going for a bit of an epic feel on that.
He's not very good at it. You probably noticed. What are you barking at? Treasure? Come on then, where is it? You might as well do your job. Down here somewhere, I'm guessing.
Almost everything you can buy in Bowerstone gets here by boat. I try not to go near the wharf myself. Plenty of dodgy folk about, if you know what I mean.
And open. Clunks. And clunk. Ooh, Java potion. Useful in a fight. You will notice a couple of guys with the exclamation marks over their heads. It is, of course, for little quests. They're actually DLC quests. You got Murgo over there for one DLC quest. And you've got... I forget what this guy's name is, but he's got the other quest. They're both good quests, and they sort of unlock more chapters as the game goes on. Worth doing early, actually, because it helps you to experience and level up. Shops.
Ah, the mystical potion shop. Cures for all kinds of wounds in here. Makes up for the weird smell.
Anything else you want to talk about?
Now, here is a fellow with a fine set of lungs. The
Ah,
town
yes.
crier. Doesn't just tell people when it's time to go to bed, you know. He sells titles too. So anytime you fancy a change of name, pay him a visit. Let's see. A hero decided to gain a new title, one that would sound good in any recital.
He's really not very good.
For this she approached the trusty town crier. All he had left was fat ugly liar.
Ah, yes. Jobs.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
what have you
The
got?
noble blacksmith, the friend of any good adventurer. You can buy weapons here, finest Bowerstone steel. Oh, it should be good. The hero visited the trusted blacksmith for a sword that would become pure myth. And the bard that was
Ooh, grapefruit dye.
standing
Okay.
at the side decided to be quiet forthwith.
Yeah. Okay.
Now this place is quite special. The stylist. They don't just give you haircuts, you know. They can grow you an instant beard. Well, I thought it was exciting anyway.
I do like how technically it's just a game mechanic because you can change your look, but it's like actually a part of the world that you know, people who do stuff like that can just grow people beards. Yeah, it's just totally accepted. You can get your beard grown in seconds if you want it. I like that. I like that touch a lot. I think it's funny as hell. Alright. Oh, dick spot. Yeah! Yay! Money! Do I have enough for this? No. That's a 5-1. I've only got 3. Is it 3 or 2? I forget. Ah, Fairfax Garden.
Leaving, are you?
Not yet. We'll go there shortly. I want to keep exploring the area first. It's all gone very quiet. The music's decided to give up.
Looking for a gift? I'm your woman.
Where's me dog? There you are. Now I'm pretty sure there is a dig spot down here. Can I go down into the cellar? I don't think I can. No, I can. And there's some treasure down here too. That's nice. Yeah, there's actually a excellent. There's a 5-star treasure buried at the end of that alleyway, and it's really annoying because by the time you get to 5 stars, hold right trigger. Ah, yes, I remember that. Been a while. That was actually one of the more annoying things. You get access to all these spells. But yeah, there's like a secret dig spot here, which your dog needs to be at level 5 to do. You have to be at like the end of the game to do that. By that point, everybody loves you. And if you go down the alleyway, they follow you because of how they're programmed to just follow you because they love you so much. And you get stuck in the alleyway. I always remember that because it's so friggin' annoying. Come on, diggy diggy. Oh, no, that's the... You didn't do the thingamajiggy. Great, now I've got to wait for him to reset. Come on. Show me the dig spot, please. There we go. Civil ring. Very nice. Excuse me, doggo. Another dig spot. Lovely. Understanding the Albion psyche. Deeply opinionated, fond of gossip, flip-flopping from friendly disposition to a hostile one, and back again, the slightest provocation. Again, it's like, you know, the idea that they're just video game characters, really, at the end of the day. It leans very heavily into being self-aware, which is a good thing. I think in this kind of game, you need that. You need that sort of sense of humor. Steal? Probably shouldn't. Steal? No. Can I open this or? No, apparently not. I guess it's just stealing. I shouldn't do that. It's wrong. Even though it's useful. Come on, come around. There we go. Got me another dig spot, have you? I was very surprised I was able to level him up to level 3 so fast. I don't remember if I did that before, if that's random. Wait, ooh, Balverine strength potion. Yes, please. Straight up with that. 1,500 points. Very good. Anything around here, doggo? No? fair enough. You're the augmenter guy. Why would a child need augments on a wet? Oh. Right, now. The blacksmith.
Enjoy your shopping experience.
Guns, guns, guns! What would you like today?
Now, this is how it works. You buy weapons. You can buy whatever you want for as much as you want. He's got a lot of stuff. I would recommend starting with the cheaper stuff first. Because that way you can buy more of it.
Item. There you go. Come back anytime.
Buy everything you can.
Come back anytime. That's a fine item. That's a fine item. There you go. There you go.
Okay, I can't get that one. Okay, come out. First, I would recommend, at least the first time you do this, check to see if any of them are actually useful. Because you just bought a whole bunch of stuff. Some of them might actually be better than what you're currently using, depending on what sort of thing you want to do. Personally, I don't really like the cleavers, hammers, or maces. They're not very good. I prefer the normal swords. But we'll get into the better stuff later. So we're currently using that. Probably not that good. It's only 20 damage. Pistol could be good. Flintlock rifle. Rifle I'm not so much good at. Rusty clockwork. Well, we can upgrade to this. That at least nets us a couple more points. Then what you do is you go running all the way up here. You find the Fairfax Gardens. Lovely place. Oh, you can also find a few dig spots. Alright, so we'll get that out of the way first very quickly. Diggy. And dig. Woo! What'd I get? Burning orange dye. I'm so happy. Is the quest for the person here available yet, or is that not a thing yet? That might not be a thing yet. I don't remember. So somewhere around here, I don't know where he is, but there'll be a weapons dealer.
I heard she's from Barrowstone originally. Anyone know much about that adventurer?
No, I just like digging holes. More of a digger than an adventurer, really. If you actually stop and think about it. Scavenger. Ooh, the wave. Dog can now wave. Very good. Now, where the hell is that weapons trader? He's around here somewhere. There's one of the traders. Are you a weapons trader? No, you're a clothing trader. Weapons trader. There you go. So you find the weapons trader. And then you sell. You sell everything. Everything you don't need, just sell it.
Anything else to... Thanks. It looks in good shape. Anything else to sell? Anything else to sell? Anything... I should make a profit on... Thanks.
And you end up with more money. Shape. Not a lot at first. Not a lot at first. But you end up with more money, I think. Did I pick the right one? Probably. Who knows? But yes, so you can buy stuff off them as well if you're desperate, I guess. But so you buy down at the blacksmith, you come up here, sell to this person, and you end up with more money out of the deal. Shut up. So, and that's what you do. And you just repeat over and over and over and over again, and you end up with more money. And every time you do it, you gain increasing numbers of money, meaning you have to make less trips each time, which helps. And then that also allows you to then buy more stuff. Means you can buy more houses. Once you buy more houses, you start earning more money just sort of naturally over time. And then eventually you don't have to worry about money ever again. Yeah, this game's kind of broken. Ah, it's locked. But, yeah, if you know what you're doing, you can really break this game. And it's absolutely fucking hilarious. The only small sort of thing to mention is the weapons trader is not a guaranteed spawn. Statistically, very likely to show up, like really likely to show up, but not guaranteed. Sometimes you might have to buy a bunch of stuff and then wait for them to show up, just as a like just as a small sort of asterisk attached to that. It's like, be careful. It's not always a good thing to do. What happened? God only knows. Okay, let's go. I think the blacksmith's going to be closed now, so that's going to be annoying. If we need to sleep, we need to sleep. It'll help pass the time, quite literally, because you also have to often wait several in-game days for the blacksmith to restock his stock. Yeah, waiting for that can be annoying, but not like terribly annoying. Oh no, he's still here. Just gotta wait for him to fade into existence.
After anything in particular? You won't regret spending so much gold. Oh, it's expensive for a reason. It's the best. Oh, it's expensive for a reason. It's the best.
And then we go all the way back. Coming through, guys. I have a hero's mission. I need to get rich. Alright, where's that weapons trader?
I say the reign of terror is over, thanks to that hero. There was never a finer time.
The Soul Spanker.
Rifle trader? I think you're good. I think you'll do as a
What can I get you?
weapon trader. Or do you only take rifles? I think you only take guns. Yeah. Oh, no, you will take longswords as well. Well, there we go then.
Anything else? Thanks.
There you go, see, look. I just made 1,000 gold just on that alone. 1,000 gold is not that easy to come by. I mean, sometimes you can get lucky with, like, dig spots and stuff.
When he realized there were hundreds of
So, yeah, worth doing. As I said, you can do this, like, several times. Eventually, you'll have enough spare cash that you can just keep the expensive weapons you've bought. And then you're, like, overpowered for where you need to be at this point in the game. Which is really, really good fun, I want to point out. So I think there was one more item I could buy, and then I'll sell that. And then I'm not going to spend too much time doing this. I'll probably do this like between now and when I next get around to playing this game. And I'll do that for a while and just grind to get some cash, because it's tedious and it's boring, because obviously it is. It's an exploit. These things usually are. But it's worth doing. You know what? It just makes things so much easier.
You won't regret spending so much gold.
See, I spent almost all of my gold. So I had 4,900 and something at the time. Let's see how much I can sell it for. Once we find the actual weapon dealer. I could use the fast travel thing in the menu, but honestly, just running up the road is quicker than trying to navigate that god-awful menu. And they actually made it worse. They made the menu worse in the third game by having it as this active series of rooms you have to walk through. Like, how do you do that? How do you make a menu that's clunky and then replace it with something worse? Sorry.
One of my favorite destinations.
No, you're a food trader.
Extraordinary.
Weapons trader. Here we go.
You've come to the right place.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else to sell?
And there it is. 5. So yeah, I just earned about 600 gold on that sale alone. So that kind of gives you a good example of the markup you can get for this stuff. So yeah, it's worth doing. Like I said, do it long enough and you can really earn some cash. Like after a while, it gets to a point in the game where you can get weapons from other traders, like other places in the world, and then bring them here as well. So, you know, eventually you're just bringing all the weapons from all the places and selling them to these poor saps. And it's just like, you just end up with so much money. It's so easy to break this game. That's why I love it. I think it's just one of those really, really good fun things. Anyway. So that's one run. And as I said, the blacksmith will now not have any items. He will... I can't remember how long it takes him to restock. But yeah, if you check his inventory,
After anything in particular.
it's out of stock. Check back in a few days. So what you do then, and I'll show you what you need to do, but I won't actually do it because I want to continue on with the main story for now. If you go into here, you go into the pub. You go up to a bed, and then you sleep in the bed. If you actually press sleep, you can sleep for 6, 12. Don't rest for 7 days. Well, you can rest for 7 days, but it means you start gaining weight, and people start losing their opinion of you. So if you just sleep for 24 hours 2-3 times, that'll usually do it.
I have bad news. I'm afraid I will be delayed for a while. In the meantime, you should buy some new equipment and prepare for the challenges ahead. But you'll need money. If you need money, there are jobs to be found. I believe the blacksmith has an opening.
Mm-hmm. You can see all the sales and stuff here as it says. Quests, jobs, sales. What sales have you got? Trader, blacksmith, price decrease. Price decrease 25%. So what that means is because I was actually buying them, I actually earned more money doing that than I realized. Although, was the sale on before that? I hope the sale was on before I did all that buying and selling and stuff. Who knows? But I mean, one of the things I could do, I don't know, because I've got like 5,000 gold. Final price, I could spend half of it buying this, and that would net me a bit of spare cash, but I don't need to do that yet, I don't think. You really want to be quite, like, you know, rich before you want to start buying property and stuff. Stalls, like, shops are really expensive. Houses, I think, come next. Then I think it's, like, the larger stalls, then the smaller stalls, and then you get the camps. Like, the starting camp, that's a good place to go when you're like buying stuff. In terms of just like earning quick cash, because that nets you small amounts. Obviously, the more you buy, the more money you have coming in. Because like obviously you gain stuff from that. So once Teresa shows up, we'll then probably move on I don't know when I'm going to do the DLC. I might actually wait to do the DLC for next time because we don't exactly have a long time left between now and when this session ends. What time is it actually? 22. No, I didn't think we had a lot of time. But I tell you what, I will show you... No, that's the wrong button. I will show you... So I'll show you the minigame real quick. You can see the Blacksmith Tape when it's over the sweet spot. It's just it's a quick time event basically, but you can earn some cash and it's pretty decent, I guess.
Oh, sick. Keep hitting it like that. Weapon? Get it here.
There we go. And it's just a quick time event.
Nice hit.
And it gets harder each time because of course it does. That's quick time events for you, I guess. Yay. It's not a great way to... Honestly, the exploit I told you is the best way to earn money. It really is. Like, this is boring. This is tedious.
Perfect hammer blow. Every weapons enthusiast will
Are they?
find
That's
something
nice.
to fall in love with here.
You can earn decent money if you get good at it, but honestly, it's not really worth your time. I'm just showing you this to pass the time until Teresa shows up.
It's shaping up nicely.
Excellent. Donk. Yay! Take B to press the job to the next level. Oh goody, I'm a 2-star blacksmith. Not that I ever really bother.
Returned. Most irksome.
You know, I remember that being a really thing. Hey look, everybody loves me because I'm a good blacksmith, I guess. But I remember when they said they were going to introduce guns in Fable 2 and everybody got really angry at them for it. Like, why? It's not like guns and crossbows are that different.
You know how to use a hammer.
Yeah, see me after dark and I can really use it. Nice.
A good blow. Sail, sail.
Kabunk.
A good strike.
I guess all the cash will help when it comes to the next round of money earning.
That's how you make a blade. Guns, guns, guns.
This is getting really fast.
Nice bit of forging.
Boom. Hey, ain't doing too bad. Oh good, Teresa's almost here. Oh, I missed. Damn it. I was too busy looking at the Teresa is almost here thing. That's fine. There we go. That's enough for now, I think. Well, there you go then. See, look, everybody loves me. No, apparently she hates me for some reason. Why do you hate me?
No better shopping in all Bowerstone.
You
I
hate
have
me, you
returned.
think I'm
Meet
funny,
me by
I'm
the clock
attractive.
tower in the main square.
And no one notices her teleporting
I
in.
apologize for the delay. Events are moving quickly indeed.
That's nice.
Think about your life. All the places you've been, the people you've known, everything you've done. How many moments, how many memories. Thag and his men, they had just as many. And now they have none, because of you. Do you feel the weight of responsibility yet?
Yes.
Your enthusiasm will have its uses, but mind it does not consume you. Come.
I like
the
his
world
low.
is better off without Thag, and certainly Bower Lake is in your debt. But to really see the impact of your actions, you need look no further than Bowerstone. It has changed much since you lived here, particularly Old Town, where you spent your childhood. Never forget that even the simplest choice can have far-reaching consequences.
Depends on if it's programmed in or not.
Don't go disturbing the peace.
Look, that is where Lucian is now, the tattered spire.
What's left of it.
The spire was intended as a conduit for all the magic in the world, granting the kingdom's ruler a power so great he could bend reality to his will. On the day it was completed, and the first wish made, a light bloomed inside, though its nature could not have been darker. Albion shattered. Centuries of civilization were wiped out in moments. Its people erased from existence. Some say that this was the first wish, an end to a hollow and corrupt world, and for a purer one to take its place. And now the spire rises once again. Lucian found documents which foretold the coming of one who would stop him using the spire. That is why your sister died. And that is why you will face him. The cards have shown me this. Here. Take a look.
Fate cards.
Each of the 3 heroes you see in the cards is a step on the hidden path to Lucian's downfall. And the life force of heroes, will itself, is the key to the spire's power. Lucian's agents scour the land even as we speak. You must find the 3 heroes before Lucian does, because you are the 4th, the one who will bring his downfall. I have seen a vision of a holy ritual in Oakfield. Salvation, though bittersweet, is delivered by one of incredible strength. Speak to the abbot at the Temple of Light and see what you can learn of this pilgrim. The road to Oakfield will be dangerous.
I'm sure. I think I'll be fine.
I remember growing up around here.
I know. Alright, so let's get going. So, what time is it? We still got a few minutes left. Alright, what we can do is we can make a start. And at least explore around a bit in these areas, because I think there's a few miscellaneous things we can do too. And we'll see if the dog sniffs anything up. Speaking of which. But we won't go too much further today, because...
It is now officially bedtime!
Speak for yourself. Ooh, take that. Can you not do that? Hey look, Bowerstone Old Town. Oh, yeah, I am getting tired. Honestly, I've been tired all day today. I was lucky I was able to keep going for 3 hours.
Well, hello again! It's you! Wow, you've changed since you were last running around this place. But I recognise what's in those eyes. Goodness, decency, respect for the law. After you gave me those arrest warrants, I broke up Nicky the Nickname's whole crew, and Lord Lucian made me sheriff. Of course, then he disappeared. But crime is way down, and urban renewal has transformed this neighbourhood into the most desirable district in Bowerstone.
Yay.
Fantastic, isn't it?
Yes, it is, I suppose.
As a good friend of the sheriff, you'll find the shopkeepers here will give you a discount on all goods and services.
Well, that's nice of them.
Of course, the same discount extends to that sister of yours, should she be in town. Well, I won't take any more of your time. Now, stay out of trouble, won't you?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on. Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Just need to wait for the dog to play catch up. I'm literally digging in someone else's garden.
I hate crime, me. I mean, I really hate it. It's such hard work.
Yay,
to deal with,
money.
you know. Mind your business, citizen. We like to keep things nice and quiet here. Say, are there any openings in the adventuring business?
25.
Alright. More money! Is there another dig? You know, I had a feeling there'd be a dig spot here too. It's because I got lucky and found those 2 books to upgrade his abilities straight off.
Badger's rubbing. Badger's rubbing a bed.
So I get all the like level 1, 2, and 3. Ooh. Wow, I'm getting so much experience right now. It's lovely. Look at all that. I'm gonna be able to level myself up a lot.
You kicked that bandit's face right off.
Anything down here? Nope, apparently not. Let's keep it going. Hey, this place looks familiar.
Frogs and tea.
And look, my house is gone and now it's just a couple of beehives. You go away for 10 years and, I don't know, a bunch of bloody insects move in. Rose's diary. Latest entry written over the rough drawing of a castle reads, I managed to find a nice piece of charcoal this morning, so I can finally start writing again. I still haven't finished putting down the story about the warrior girl who fights snow monsters. Sparrows always likes listening to that one. Sends her right to sleep. It's not so easy for me. Winter is getting colder and soon our shelter won't be anywhere near enough. We'll freeze to death if we don't find something better. A family of travelers who let us stay in their caravan last winter haven't come back this year. It was nice having someone to look after us for a change. If only we could find some secret passage into the castle. We're small enough that no one would notice us. We'd be like ghosts, or like mice, hiding in the walls. We tiptoe out when everyone goes to bed and raid the larder. But they have so much food in there, they'd never even notice. Ah, daydreaming isn't going to get us anywhere. You have to think of something better, Rose. You're the big sister, remember. He'd be sad. Because she'd be dead now. That's how emotions work. Oh, sorry. Alright, we got any more dig spots or treasures nicking around? Oh, I hear a wolf.
Hi, Sparrow.
The badgers are stealing the cheese.
Bandits are gone. Well done, hero. Oh, hello.
Not all the bandits. There's still some more over in another place.
If you go to Woodbridge tonight, you'll see a ghost. It's true.
What do I get? Ooh, an emerald. I can sell that. Actually, I've got a few other things I could probably sell too. Although all the shops are closed right now, so that wouldn't really help.
No, can't say I've heard much about you.
Anything else? Ooh, I hear a wolf. He's so good at that. Really helps the dog to like become a character that you want. Like, you know, a character that is useful to you. Like a companion in that regard. Ooh, Sleepy Bean. He's good at that. Anything else?
Nice work, kid. If it wasn't for you, Derek would have let all the...
Aha! I knew there was a key in one of these ones. I just couldn't remember which one it was. Point. Ooh, skill potion, I guess I'll take that. It's only a small one, but hey, I'll take it. Raid any of these bookshelves for interesting. Ooh, Lord Lucian biography. It's authorized biography of Lord Lucian. Fairfax family. Nothing too major. Mostly just talks about his backstory. And all that like. Avo is dead. Controversial theologist Fred Itchy's book charts the downfall of Albion's old beliefs, particularly the gods Avo and Scorm, the two most widely worshipped deities during the Age of Heroes. Yeah, I think I vaguely remember that from the first game, but not really. Another Lord Lucian biography. What did he do? Alright, let's get the heck out of here.
Who does your hair?
Who does my hair? No one. Now you will note there's a key up there. You need to either hope that someone gets lucky and lets you into this place, or you have to buy the place so you can legally enter without it being, you know, a crime. What time have we got? 5 minutes left. Okay, so let's start wrapping up. I think, actually, let me just... I think the exit officially is a little further down the road. I think there's probably a dig spot around here somewhere. Anything? Yeah, there it is. I had a feeling there was. Okay, so yeah, we'll call it a day here. Once we do this. And yeah, so this went off to a pretty decent start. I remember most things about the game, not everything. There's a few things I'm like, I can't remember that quite. But then I've always been the kind of person who like memorizes things but doesn't really go into any fantastic detail about the whole thing. Yeah! Which is fine. Golden apple. It'll contain, you know, actual gold. The healthy effects of this delicious fruit are just as precious. Well, that's always useful if you want to lose weight, I think. I think that is one of those things that's like... let me just check. That's a purity thing, isn't it? Food. Yeah, rancid beef jerky. Yeah, you see that? Purity minus 20, fatness 2.5 versus... Oh, that also gives experience. Ooh, well, that could be useful. Purity 50. See, makes you purer. Makes you a better person for it, I suppose. Because doctors approve. Anyway, so yeah, we'll leave it here for now. As I said, I will see how much money I can get using the little exploit. You know, bouncing between the blacksmith and the Fairfax place. That's pretty good fun. It's good for a laugh, you know. And we'll see how much money I can get. When I come back, I'll probably work on the first act of the 2 DLCs before we continue on with the main plot. Again, it's good to get some stuff nice and early on. You can get a good chunk of experience. Although I do have a good load of experience, it will also probably be spending. Eat 3 pies, become obese. I don't think that actually affects you in any way. I think it's a purely aesthetical thing. It's just one of those weird things that the game has. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.